camera is freaking shaking. Stop it. Okay. Update. What's good? It's me, Jace. If you're here, you probably listen to my music. If you don't listen to my music, you should get on that, because I think it's pretty good. And I'm broke. I need money. Please listen to my music. Alright, anyways. Update time. In 2025, I want to talk to you guys more, because I feel like you hear from me, kind of. Not really. You really don't hear from me unless I'm like, hey, song's coming out, blah, 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 check it out. But yeah, I want to talk to you guys more, just as myself, because I think, I don't know, that might build a stronger connection or whatever between us. And I feel like that's really important. I feel like it's important for artists to be transparent with their audiences. And also, you guys are just cool people. So I want to talk to you, or talk to you, have you listen to me talk at you. Yeah. And then respond to your comments by either being serious or not at all. But anyways, 2024 has been a great year for me musically. In 2023, we had like 300 monthly listeners. That was our entire Spotify pool. And this year we've had like 5,000. So crazy. That is crazy. But thank you guys so much. Thank you. Welcome to all the new people. And that's really exciting because, I'm tiny, but I'm less tiny than I was. So that's cool. I released a ton of music this year in 2024. And it has been a great year. We've gotten like 31,000 streams in total, which again is just a giant increase from 2023. So it has been a really good year for me, which makes me that much more excited for 2025 because I have so much planned. I have so much music coming out. Hope, my junior album, do people even still like use those terms? My third record is coming out in like 2 days, and it's a very personal record, and I like that aspect about it. My records in the past have been personal, but this one's, rather than focusing on things that have happened to me, which is like what my first and second record were sort of about. Hope is a lot more just about how I am, how I act, who I am as a person, which is a little bit scary too, because putting that stuff out there is very, very much like a gamble, because it's really personal. And so, when it gets, destroyed on the internet, as things often do because it's the internet, it hurts a little bit more. But yeah, all the positivity and everybody telling me about how they relate to a lot of the stuff and the new songs, like that's really special to me. And it feels really good, just to be relatable as a person, but also just, having my own issues and whatnot. So that, yeah, Hope is a very special record to me. The numbers have been insane. It's not even out yet, and it's already like my second biggest record just of all time. Like, I've just been progressively releasing singles, and it's really close to Lovers Are for Paris already, and it's not even out yet. It's not even out yet, and that's really cool. And yeah, it means a lot. But yeah, so now I am working on my fourth record, because I like to always keep it moving. I remember even when I was tracking Lovers Are for Paris, I was already working on Hope. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm always moving. I'm always working on music. It's just something that I love to do. And so I do it a lot, which also means I have like 30 songs in the archives that just will never come out because I don't think they're good enough. And I have really high standards for myself. But yeah, that's a different thing that we're not going to talk about right now. But yeah, so the way I am planning out my next record, and I'm being completely transparent with you guys right now. So hopefully you guys understand why it's going to be sort of organized the way that it is. So Spotify and also just most streaming platforms, which is where my main source of fan base come from. Nobody really buys, you know, nobody really buys CDs or digital records or physical records anymore, unless they're like collecting, which like fair. And streaming platforms have just made it super easy, for everybody. I mean, I love Spotify. I use it literally every day, but I have not put on a CD in years. But that being said, Spotify pushes singles a lot more than it does records. Why is that? I have no idea. That's also just sort of the landscape of making music that we live in. And I hate playing the game. I hate social media. But I still post 4 times a day. You know what I mean? Because that's just, I have to play the game. And this means so much to me that it's like I can make sacrifices and do things that I don't want to do if it means I'll get a bigger audience and I'll connect with more fans and people and yeah, just make music my entire life, because that's all that I really want it to be. So the next record, which I'm not telling you guys the title or really anything about it, I'll tell you a little bit about it. But the way it's organized, I'm going to be releasing singles literally every month, pretty much, until either September is the potential release date of that record, depending on when I get it done, because it is not done right now, which is very new for me, because usually I only start putting out stuff when the entire thing is done. And right now, it's not done. And I already have a few dates in February for new music off of my 4th record coming out. But it's organized that way that you have new stuff to listen to every month, because Spotify pushes music or artists that come out with music very frequently. And it also just pushes singles more. So you're getting new singles every month for pretty much most of the year from me. And so you might be like, oh, that's super sick, but you also might not like listening to music that way and just like listening to the record in full, because I do know some people like that. And if that is you, I'm sorry. you're gonna have new singles every month. Because I want to get bigger, and that's just how the algorithm pushes things. I hate talking about the algorithm, but yeah, that's how this record is organized. I'm making some really cool songs, and I'm really excited for you to hear them. Hope has been sort of an experiment, because it's been a lot more sort of mellow, almost poppy in some ways. It's been a lot more radio rock type vibes, whereas, songs like "Oh, What a Pretty Picture" would, be a little bit crazy, or Grim Doesn't Know How to Slow Dance on my 2nd record. But my 4th one is really interesting, because it's sort of a combination of Hope and Lovers Are for Paris. It's like if they had a child. And it's a really cool sound, but it's really interesting. And I'm really excited for you guys to listen to it, because I think the product has been really, really cool. But yeah, so Hope is coming out in like 2 days. Extended edition of that record is coming whenever I finish it. And then I think, all right, fine. If you made it this far, you deserve it. Because I don't really expect many people to watch this video all the way through. But February 7th, I'm pretty sure, is the exact date of when my first song comes out for my 4th record. And it's called Downfall. It's super sick. It's heavy. It's catchy. It's all the things that I love. And I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. But yeah, so that's a little update of what's going on in the realm of DLD or whatever. You can just call me Jace. That's fine. That's fine too. I like that better, honestly. It feels more personal. But yeah. So big things. I have so much planned for 2025. 2024 has been a great year. Thank you all so much for the love, and I can't wait to make like another video like this, and see all the progress that we've made or not made, and be like, guys, I'm quitting music. This has been the worst year. But yeah. So take it easy. Stay alive for me. You're not alone, or whatever that people say, even though it doesn't really help and you still feel alone. But I'm bad at ending videos. Take it easy. I'll see you when I see you.